has that one foul, knows it's important not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a 3.
Just for that reason, they're too deadly from behind the arc.
An 11-0 run for New York. Clark, she got another. Second 3 of the quarter for Caitlin Clark.
Atlanta opened up red hot. They've been ice cold since that first quarter. Clark way outside. You bet!
A locked-in face.
Locked-in face.
Clark a deep 3. You bet!
Caitlin Clark, a name that's become synonymous with excellence, intensity, and jaw-dropping basketball IQ.
18-5 run here for the Mystics after the Fever rattle off the first 5. Clark trying to answer, and does with a 3.
Well, that'll get you back in it quickly.
Clark off the screen, finds some space, and there's a 3.
But they're not going to do that. And with Noelle Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark 3-ball in the way, and good. Boy, that cost Seattle 3 points, and they should have never had the ball there.
Whether you're a die-hard fan or new to the game, one thing is clear the moment you watch her play, she's something special.
She's really good interior passing, but Indiana's got to stop letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a 3.
Here's just 1 of 5. How about Fag Bidley running the floor there? And the find there from Clark.
Clark trying to shake free Mabry all over. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Caitlin Clark with a difficult look from deep.
Clark's game starts with confidence. From the second she steps on the court, she commands attention. Her presence is electric. The way she handles the ball, the pace she sets, and her floor awareness, it all comes together in a way that feels effortless.
Connecticut, second last in the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves and rattles one in. Back and forth they go from deep.
She works hard and does her work early before the ball gets inside.
Cheyenne Parker married in the offseason. Clark catch and shoot, hits a 3.
Clark with the basketball. 9 total points in the game, steps it back from 3, knocks it down. Caitlin Clark's second deep shot.
But is backed by years of relentless dedication. Let's start with what everyone talks about first. Her scoring. Caitlin Clark is a natural-born scorer, plain and simple. She's got deep range.
She wasn't going to be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark out of the inbounds.
I mean, the three-point contest, can't wait for this year after what Sabrina Ionescu did last year. Then you got Team USA against Team All-Stars. Clark connects on her third 3 of the game.
First time this season, the Fever tip off a game currently in a playoff spot. They moved up to 8th with that win over Chicago as Clark gets inside and has the first 2 points of the night.
I love the guard-to-guard action.
We're talking logo threes that make even seasoned fans shake their heads in disbelief. But it's not just about shooting from distance. It's how she chooses her spots, reads defenders, and pulls up with such fluid motion.
And Smith misses on the bank shot as the pace starts to pick up here from Indy. The hesitation, Clark gets to the rim.
And you force a Seattle timeout.
Get by playing together. You will hear all of these Fever players talk about the flow that they're developing. Caitlin gives.
Sprinkle a little zone in. This is the Atlanta team has the worst field goal percentage in the league. Good coaching move.
Clark turns the corner and gets to the rim.
Her quick release, her footwork, and the balance she maintains under pressure. It's a clinic in perimeter offense. Yet, as good as her shot is, Clark is far from one-dimensional.
Clark, 6 to shoot, backing down. Clark leans in and banks it home. An astute and composed take there from Caitlin Clark.
Went in the corner of her eye and she knocked it down.
Caitlin Clark scoreless since 5:51 left in the first quarter, and she post feeds Aaliyah Boston.
Had Mitchell right there, did not see her. Mitchell was wide open on the wing. Here's Smith, the floater is good off the dime from Clark.
What separates Caitlin from so many high-volume scorers is her vision. Her passing is arguably just as dangerous as her shot. She sees the game a step ahead of everyone else. Her ability to thread the needle with pinpoint precision is unmatched.
Maybe big threes and D.
We can come up with something. We'll workshop it.
We're workshopping it.
Kelsey Mitchell lays it up and in there.
Off that drag, she has money.
Cloud missing that three ball. And they can get to within one or tied on a three. Boston underneath. And it's a one-point game. They have come almost all the way back.
The team shot it well from out there here tonight. Both under 30% for three. Clark bouncing. Boston charging to the rim and finishing.
Whether it's a no-look pass in transition or a perfectly timed bounce pass in traffic, she consistently makes her teammates better. Her pick-and-roll execution is elite. Clark draws defenders with her gravity.
Indiana outscore Dallas in the paint 16-4. Timing.
Felt like she took some contact there from Griner. Doesn't get the call. Working the baseline. It knocked off the underside of the backboard. Did a nice job to recover. It bounces inside. Pretty fine to Mitchell.
Obviously wanting this team to be keenly aware of the screening action in this Fever offense.
Got to look there at Christie's sides, like Coach Trammell in her second year. And there's Nalissa Smith finishing.
Forcing help coverage and opening up passing lanes. Then boom, a slick dish to the cutter, or a lob to the post. She's unselfish but aggressive, and that balance makes her so hard to guard. Defenses can't sag off her, and they can't double team without giving up an open look.
And look, there is no question that the paint is a completely different story as Clark just went right by her former teammate and laid it in. She's got 20.
Carrington all over her. Clark eyes up. Bounces to Boston. Boston one-on-one with Jones will flip it in.
But let's not forget her composure. Caitlin Clark thrives under pressure. Clutch moments, game-winning situations, she wants the ball. That confidence spreads across her team. You can see it in how her teammates respond, knowing that if they move, if they get open, she'll find them. She plays with swagger, but it's earned swagger. Beyond the stats, what makes Caitlin Clark truly magnetic is her passion. You see it in every drive, every reaction, every possession. She plays the game with heart, and that emotion fuels her performance. She's not afraid to express herself, to lift her team up, to take responsibility. That's leadership. And let's be honest, she's changing the game. Caitlin Clark is inspiring a new generation of players, especially young girls who see her play and realize what's possible. She's pushing the limits of what we expect from women's basketball, bringing energy, excitement, and a whole new level of respect to the sport. If you enjoyed those insane highlights and jaw-dropping plays, make sure to give this video a like and drop a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing basketball content, highlights, and player breakdowns just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.